Hey, it's Michael, and I want to thank 70mai for sending me their 70mai dash cam. This is a 4K dash cam, 1080p with the rear camera, and the model is the A810 Lite. And here it is. I'm also going to be taking a look at the optional 4G hardware kit, so you can hardwire this to your vehicle. And also, this is really, I consider it almost a necessary option. This is the circular polarizing filter, and this is going to greatly enhance the video quality when there's glare outside. So that we'll talk about that once I get the camera operational. So here is the unboxing of the camera, and what I like about this is, well, these are the manuals, of course, and then they give you some static stickers that when you apply the camera to your dashboard or rear window, they give you these static stickers so you don't have to glue the camera directly onto the glass, and it makes installation a lot easier. But here is the rear camera, and this gets installed on your rear window somewhere, 1080p as I mentioned, and then this is the actual front camera. And I like that it's a fairly compact size, and then it has 4 control buttons on the bottom, and then on the left side is where you connect your power and the rear camera, and then on this side is where the micro SD card goes, and this is the power button. And they do provide an SD card for you, and so you're all ready to go once you install this. Then in the back here, they do have the necessary cabling that you will need. One of the cables is for the power, and the other cable goes to the rear camera, and they give you a good length of cable there. Also included is a little tool here. This helps you get your cable under your headliner or around your body trim on the inside. And finally, they give you a couple of clips here that I don't usually need to use those clips, but they're just small clips that have an adhesive on one side, and they let you route your cable. And finally, they do give you the cigarette lighter adapter to provide power if you don't have a USB outlet. Now this dash cam has some great features. For me, the most important feature is not only the 4K, which gives you great clarity, but it's also the voice control. So there are a basic set of voice commands. For me, the most important command is to save the video. So anytime you see something happen that you want to lock that video, you can just issue the voice command and it'll do that. Also, it does have 1080p for the rear camera. This is a super capacitor, so it doesn't have batteries in it. This also great feature is it's not only 2.4 gigahertz, but it also supports a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi connection. This is the 4G hardwire kit, and you put your SIM card in the side here. This is the little pin that opens up and ejects the SIM card, and there it is right here. They provide that card. So this is going to allow you to power your camera and the main device, and these are the wires that you would connect. It also is going to provide internet service to the main device when you install it with the SIM card. It's also going to detect the accessory off signal when the car engine is turned off, so that this will then enter parking surveillance mode. And that is a great function if you are worried about your car being hit while in a parking lot, and or broken into for that matter. And then it also has low voltage protection to prevent over discharging of the car battery, because this does draw power. It doesn't draw a lot of power, but if you're not using your vehicle for an extended period of time, it does have that low voltage protection. It'll shut it off. So that is the quick look, and they do provide the USB cable for connecting the power cable to your camera. And I'm going to quickly show you the circular polarizing filter. Now this does not screw on. A lot of times a filter will screw on the end of a lens. This is more of a compression fit. So you just attach it, you just push it on to the barrel of the lens here. And then this is a circular polarizing filter. So by rotating it, this is a polarized piece of glass here, and you just look in the viewfinder and you slowly rotate this, and it will magically get rid of glare. So there we have glare on my windshield. You can see it all down here. There's my hand showing you the glare. I'm going to start turning the CPL, and there glare is gone. And I'll get it back. Let me just continue turning the filter, and there's the glare is back. It's pretty bad right there. And keep turning it, and basically it's gone. So let me just continue a little drive here. Also, the audio recording quality is quite good, I think. I mean, that's a dash cam, so, but the fact that it is recording audio quite well, and I'm not speaking loud, I'm just speaking in a normal conversational voice, and we've got road noise and everything going on. I'm going to pull over here one more time. Also notice that maybe the clouds might look a little better when I rotate the filter. I'm going to start rotating it, get more glare. Here we've got our glare back. And rotate, and it's pretty much gotten rid of it. All right, I want to keep this video a reasonable length, so I'm not going to go through every menu item, but I do want to briefly show you the menu system on this. And also I want to reinforce the fact that when you connect the app to the dash cam, you can control all of the dash cam menus through the app on your phone. And quite honestly, I find it a lot more convenient to do that. Also, you can view the videos and photos that you've taken much easier through the app on your phone. But in any case, you've got 4 control buttons on the bottom of the camera. And these little icons here are going to show you what each button is going to do. These icons will change. The buttons will have a different function depending on where you are in the menu system here on the camera. I also absolutely love the voice command. So right now I'm going to turn on hotspot. So you hear that little noise, and then also you'll notice the slash has left the Wi-Fi icon there. So that shows that the Wi-Fi is on, and now you'd be able to connect to the dash cam through the app. And so right now, this is recording. You can see the little dot there flashing next to record. So if we were in our vehicle, this would be recording. And also we have information displayed up here on the top. Right now it's got the date and the time, but there are other indicators you could have turned on. You could have your latitude and longitude turned on, your speed, etc. Right now we have on the left the little icon there. If I push this button underneath that icon, that's going to turn audio recording off or on. So I just turned it off, and we know that it's off because there's a slash through that icon now. Turn that back on, just push it again. This next button here is the emergency record button. You can issue a voice command by saying, lock the video. And what it's doing now, it's going to take 10 seconds of whatever was already being recorded, and then it's going to add about another 30 seconds to it. So that'll safely lock that video so that you can't accidentally delete it. So if you just witnessed an accident and you're quick enough and you say, issue the voice command, it will save that video for future reference. Now the third button is going to get you into the albums, and this is where you can view all your videos. This is not a touch screen though, so you got to use your buttons here. You see the icons have changed now, and this is how we're going to scroll through the different menu options here. Again, I don't have time to go through every single option, but just so you know, this is how you get through there. The checkbox here, you'd push that button to select the item, and then you use your scroll arrows here to scroll through the photos or whatever. And then this is the back button that gets you back to the main menu. So that is a quick look. Also, I'll just briefly show you the app so you can see what the app looks like when you're looking at the menus. So here's the main screen of the app. It's going to show you the live view of the dash cam. Here's my dash cam right here, and I've just got it pointed outside right now. You can make this full screen by pushing that little expand button, and then you can also get back to where you were just by flipping it back, and we'll get back on the main screen of the app. You can take a photo. You can cause the dash cam to take a photo and store it on the SD card. You can also click on album, and you'll be able to view all the photos and videos that have been recorded, including the emergency videos. Then you can also get into the settings of the dash cam, and you can adjust everything right here. Again, I don't have time to go through every option, but this is how you can control your dash cam without actually having to use all the little buttons underneath the dash cam there to make your choices. So this is the 70mai A810 Lite dash cam. Even though it's called Lite, I think they should change the name because this is very full featured. And the 4K quality is astounding. I love the night vision. It's very good. It picks up a lot of light. It has a very large lens. It has the aperture on the lens is large enough that it captures quite a bit of light at night, and it's one of the better dash cams that I've used. It's very nice. I like it's compact. The display is great. The voice commands are awesome. And for me, being able to lock the video while I'm driving, that is just super important. And I find myself doing that all the time. You don't have to reach up and push a button to lock a video. And to me, that is just making this a much safer alternative to using a camera that requires your touch in order to make it do something. Really easy to install. Everything's included. You get a 64 gigabyte memory card. You'll probably want to eventually get a larger memory card because in 4K, it's going to eat up that memory card really quickly. It'll take up all that space. And all that means is it's going to be re-recording over your previously recorded videos more quickly because it just can't hold that much on just 64 gigabytes. Highly recommend this 70mai A810 Lite dash cam. It is just fantastic. Thanks for watching.